Alright, welcome guys to your Java Applet tutorial. Don't know which one, but we're going to add some sound to our game because it's about time. And I should be getting pretty good at this specific tutorial because I've recorded it twice. Once without my microphone plugged in at all. Once I plugged my microphone in, but is recording off my system mic, which was stupid. And then thirdly, this time, hopefully it's all set up properly. Let's jump into today's tutorial. First thing that we're going to need is some audio clips, some clips that are in the right format, and I kind of show you guys how to do that in a tutorial on my bring back. If you guys watch that, it's cool. If not, I'll show you here in a second. First, we need a place to store these audio clips, so we're going to right click and on our source folder, hit new folder and label this folder music. Save that, and then as you can see, I have my 3 audio clips here. They take the extension AU for Java applets. MP3s won't work. A lot of things won't work that you think should work. So make sure it's in the format AU. I'm going to just copy all 3 of these sounds I have and drag it in. It says, do you want to copy these into the project? Yes, I do. So hit OK, and then it will copy those audio files into your project or into this folder, and that's exactly what you want. Again, if you guys are struggling to figure out what how to convert this AU, if you're on Windows, I'm sure there's some free software that you can download and convert audio files into this format that you want. If you're on Mac, it's pretty easy. You can go into the terminal and convert pretty much any file into any other file using terminal. It's pretty easy. Here's a quick tutorial. So search this on YouTube. It should be one of my tutorials and it'll walk you through it. Do exactly what's in the video example, and that will be the same format that we need for Java Applet. Alright, so we have our 3 audio clips into our file or into our project. So now the first thing that we're going to do is set up these audio files as static variables within our pictures class, which we should have again labeled like loading or resources instead of pictures because we've got music in there. But anyways, we're going to set up these static variables, and what the music clips are going to be, or I should actually say the audio clips are going to be his audio clip type variable, and we're just going to say music, wind, and bounce. So those are my 3 audio clips. I just want to show different examples. Well, yeah, kind of different examples. Probably could have done without the wind, but I thought it was a pretty cool sound, so might as well throw it in there. Alright, so now what we have to do is set up these variables, obviously. So we're going to do that within our constructor, and we're going to set up music, and it's pretty simple. It's the exact same as setting up a reference to our image down here, except instead of saying sp.getImage, we're going to say sp.getAudioClip, and again, it's referring to the base URL, which we set up here, the base document, and then also our path. So we're going to refer to the music folder we just set up, /buju.au, and this is a track my buddy Nolan made. He is he's a friend of mine, and he makes some audio for me and some music occasionally. He's in one of our VFX videos, like on my Bring Back VFX. I think he's the 4th video, Nexus. That's Nolan, so you guys can give him some props there if you want. Thought I'd give him a shout out because I appreciate him making music for me. And then we're also going to set up our bounce variable. This is going to be sp. Again, get audio clip URL and URL, and also again music /bounce.au. And I got the bounce sound, or we're going to set up lastly the wind as well. But I got the bounce sound and the wind sound. Got that from soundbible.com right here. They have a lot of good little clips that you can use royalty free. Give them a shout out as well. So I use that for the wind and the bounce. So alright, so we're going to set up our wind variable to be wind, and there we go. We have all of our audio clips set up. Lastly, what we have to do is play these audio clips. So where do we want to play them? Well, we're going to play them when our applet loads. So we're going to go into the starting. Whoa, I already have them. Close your eyes. Alright, well actually I'll just clip that out. Go into the starting point class, and down within our initialize method, this is where we're going to set them up after we call our pictures constructor. And also, someone mentioned to me, I wasn't thinking, I think I had pictures p equal to b, like new pictures here. We don't actually have to set up this variable because we're never going to use it. We can just call the new pictures this. and that will trigger again our constructor that we want to do, that will set up our picture and set up our audio files just by calling this command here. Pretty cool. Save you guys a couple strokes on your keyboard. But after we call that constructor, after our music has been set up, we want to play it. So we're going to first play the wind sound. So we're going to say pictures dot wind, and then we have the dot play. Now play is only going to play it one time. Once it's done, it's done. But for background music, we actually want it to loop through and keep playing continuously as the person plays the whole game. So for music, what we're going to do is say dot loop. And that obviously will loop this same song over and over as our player is getting to higher and higher levels within our game. So there we go. We have a wind and a music playing now. You can barely, I don't even think you'll be able to hear the wind really because the music is kind of louder. But, there's two different ways that we can play audio clips. Lastly, we want to set up our bounce, and we're going to do that within our platform class. Again, where we check for collisions down here, and within these two if statements, that's where we're going to play our bounce clip. So again, it's going to be from the pictures class, that static variable. We're going to say bounce.play, and it's only going to play once for a bounce sound. So there we go. I mean, it's pretty simple to integrate sound into your project. Again, the hardest thing is getting it into the right format. So if you guys added some audio clips and it's not playing, most likely you don't have it in the right format. Again, if you guys watched that one tutorial I showed you and you have a Mac, you are going to get it into the right format that you're going to need for applets. But Windows users, look for some free software. Just do a Google search how to convert files into AU file, and it should be good to go. Let's save this, run it, make sure we have some sound, and there you go. We got some sound, as you can see. So that's pretty good. Our game's starting to look a little bit legit, and we have a bounce, so that's awesome as well. And alright guys, well, I guess I will catch you in the next tutorial, and have a good one.